Hi, my friends. Welcome back. Hambbage here. Glad you dropped by. Hope you're doing awesome and your day's going well. We are in the midst of an abandoned mine shaft, and as I kind of joked in the last video's description, what exactly were they doing down in these mine tunnels? Whoever they were, that they were the worst miners ever. Seriously, like all the stuff that just is laying around. So I think we went ahead and dumped all our gear. I think our axe is still doing well enough to get out. But I mean, look, you got your coal, you got your diamonds, you got your iron, you got your redstone. Um, yeah. So we know about our spawner. We kind of dealt with that in the last one, and I think here. Let's go slow for a second, kind of let things catch up here just a bit. Apparently the game needs a minute. Alright. Yeah, let's see how that plays out. This is a new part of the... Oh, you know why this all feels so weird? I may have to restart the game, guys, and I apologize, but I did it again. I'm awful. I have no headset, so you guys are hearing me through the laptop. Let's, that is not it. Sorry about this one. Quick second. Sadly, this is not the first time. Probably will not be the last. But knock on wood, I am at least a few weeks now without having a thank you slide or a notepad or anything else blocking the view through the entire episode. So those are baby steps for us. Come on, game. You can do it. Oh, it's close. It's up big for y'all. Make sure it is still showing. And hopefully this is going to put my audio back in my ears. Yes, good. Yeah, again, sorry about that, guys. It's not a mistake. I had out the headset while I was waiting for that last video. Back now. I'm going to try and get the cord put in the right place. Man, and it opened up so quick last time. We really goofed. This is just a standard content trick. Why am I standing in water now? Was that a deal before? World, I want to get back. I know you want to load. That's fair. I'm turning slowly now just to give it a second, but... I'm just kind of trying this because I thought we would go back towards our area, but I guess not. So let's throw a torch. And I know a lot of the time we leave this until we get the whole area cleared, but since we're not really in it, ooh, there's some kind of area up above us. And here we are, just in a random corner. Okay. I think we got a little bit beyond where we've been. these were upstairs. Had we, I would have thought we would have taken the little minecart. And just a golden apple. I should really like split my stack into the goodie box when we go back. And just have room for more apples. We know there's a decent chance we're going to get some more. I guess that would be the way to ensure that we didn't get any more. Just as soon have them as not. Of all the things that it can throw in, we actually use the golden apples pretty regularly. Let's see if that indicates any other passages. One of the recent videos I was kind of just ruminating, is that the right word? So on the human brain, and like, oh yeah, we, a lot of times you'll hear people say like, oh, you got to clear out all the dirt, you got to clear out all the gravel or whatever, because there's ores and all that kind of stuff behind them. And I kind of said, like, yeah, I was as much that as anybody else when I first started the game, but I've kind of, through lots of experience, just gone, no, there's really not much to it. You just have to play the game. But in mines, that kind of goes out the window. You can clear a lot of gravel really quickly with a good shovel like that, and it may show you where another tunnel is, and they don't always all connect. So in that case, I think it is a good idea to just go ahead and do as much as you can, opening up as much as you can. Let's do this, maybe? What does that sound? See if we can find the spider farm that I think is up above us. Just gonna go out on a limb and say we got spiders to deal with at some point. Well, if we just came up on a little like step island, a little sad. Well, we do keep going ever upward. Oof. I see a little lava. Oh, there it is. Let's do this. This. I keep also thinking, let's go do this. See if we can find our way back. We came up here, right? And also get all those. Which is our direct way back. Here to there. I don't know if those are going to make any sense to me. So we go around the stairs. We're going to go up, 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 up. Oh, darn it. I should have looked for the gems and all that. Okay, if this isn't our stairs, now where am I? That. We went like this. Oh, okay, we just have to go here and then here. Okay, get twisty turny. All right, here's what I wanted to do. Let's put this and this away. All this stuff. It's unfortunate the minecarts don't stack. can't do the call yet. Oh. Move that. That is just going to continue to annoy me. Sense in having a hole. We don't have to live in a sty here. Alright, there's our coal. Then here, that might actually go. Those won't. And looks like we are full up. Loose coal, and I wanted to make a bucket now. We may have buckets in the goodie box. I didn't even look. I should have. But we had all that coal in there. See, here we go. Whatever. We're going for a bucket of lava. That was the reasoning here. If we've got a... I don't use buckets of lava much for clearing or mob control. And in some ways, that's kind of a real shame. Here's where we're going up. Because it's just a skill I don't practice, and it really can, especially early. It's got the double edge, right? If you're not careful, you can end up doing damage to yourself. But it can also help you take out mobs that are, frankly, above your level, right? And we all know that's the way to kind of fast forward content in any sort of game. So if you're one of those that's like, hey, I want to speed play stuff, you get more experience and you get the better loot drops and stuff. If you don't just grind stuff at or below your level, you always want to be trying to go up and gain an advantage. So if you can... Now, lava is, in one way, not a very good example of that, right? Because unless you have it as just a blade, you're going to lose drops from the mobs. And, frankly, in Minecraft, you're not going to run around. You don't have leveled monsters, right? There's our destination. So let's do this. And then this. Oh, didn't work out, did it? Just here. Clean that up before we go. Might as well start this fully set. I think they're going to have a tough time getting around those posts with that hole in the... Oh, that's almost not fair. We'll see. I don't know if... Ah! I don't know how much fire spread we're going to have or any of that kind of stuff. We'll give it a second here to let whatever lava I did just dump clear. That's kind of why I don't know. It's so unpredictable as to what you're gonna get when you do put out a bucket of lava. That I don't tend to be the biggest fan. I really need to get this switched. What are you doing to me? Spider webs are getting old. I don't know why this is continuing to burn. What the? That was ridiculous. Again, like fire, I don't like the little bubbles too much. And I don't like the shift when it hits you. The little like tilt, I guess, definitely makes the cleaning up of the mobs a little tougher of a proposition. Alright. You done. So yeah, bucket of lava. I don't think I've been missing anything great, but I do see a lot of people use it when they're in early game combat and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me know if you think there's a good technique that I've kind of been missing out on. I would love to hear it, of course. So that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. But I can't blame anything but my fingers there. It's not like the two buttons were close together. I pushed the torch button. So there you go. Much quicker than some of our adventures in Cave Spider Springs. We cleaned them out pretty efficiently, and I still don't see any reason to keep Cave Spider Spawner whatsoever. If you need string or want to do a spider farm for that, I would hold out until you can find a natural spawner for the big spiders, and then try to manage them instead, because the little toxic ones are going to be tough to contain. It doesn't mean it's impossible. I am sure that there are plenty of good players out there that be like, yeah, single size mob, here you put a trapdoor over the top or something like that, then they can't get through the hole and you'll be just fine. It works just like this. I'm sure it's out there. I haven't personally sought out a video, and as far as I know or can recall, nobody that I've really watched has done a cave spider spawner farm. So if you got one, let me know. Again, I don't see a lot of reason. You're going to get string or string from either of the spider types, so why not use the big one? But if you needed that string and didn't have the option, I think my guess would be, make a 1-block kill hole, wash everything down to it. Same old deal with the water and the spawnable area, and drop everything down, wash them into an area, get a 1-block kill hole for yourself, and then put a trapdoor on the top of it and open it so you can see through, but I think that would restrict the hole. That would be how I would approach it. but I just doesn't seem worth it. And I don't know. Maybe that's something we should do. If we find another cave spider spawner in this mine, I'm gonna preserve it. I'm gonna light surround it and try to keep it going, and we'll see if we can set up a cave spider spawner farm. Just because I've never have. But that's my idea. That would be the approach. Same as some of the other farms we have built. But trying to do the drop shoot down to a single restricted block that would kind of fool their belief that they can fit through the hole. But that might also affect our ability to hit them. I don't know. That's why we would try it. It's just gravel. Too worried. We'll take what's there, but alright, now we hit open this. I think this is our spot down. Haven't been, aside from wanting to have cleared out those spiders, I haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention to where this is leading us. Except it's deeper into the cave, and that means more chances for spawners or mine carts full of goodies. Rocks with glow fungus on them, algae, whatever it is. So used to the warped and crimson fungus forests that got fungus on the brain, if you know what I mean. I think we will clear all this. If nothing else, it'll give us a chance to listen and see if there's any sounds of zombies or anything. But if not, it kind of seems like it's sticking out in a direction. And so we may as well get the loot. Totally amazing how much coal we're pulling on this whole trip. I think plenty to swap the picks that we're using. I hope we won't have quartz, and the coal doesn't do as well, but should be something. Okay, now may as well just jump down here. Went a little while there. That's alright. Gives it a natural look. Bat, you almost got it. I think we are filling up here. Have you seen my home, Mr. Skeleton? Worked out pretty well. I was a little lost. coal we know don't have room for. The iron's now topped off. Over here. I think we've got plenty of spider webs for whatever they're worth. Probably not much. That's the wrong box. Do we have any of that? Okay, everything else can go. Slowly but surely, topping off. And goodie box. You can have that. And what do we say? Didn't seem to work, but here, we'll do that. Okay. This is where we had been going, right? And we just... Hey, Creeper. More of your kind. This definitely seems like one of those. We've been walking around a big circle. So we'll just take this back to the wall. Get something in the corner here. That's where we had gone up, and this just ends. Take a minute to adjust that too. Now will we connect it to that over here too? Not yet. Guessing we will be. Again, diorite. Pretty handy for our building. This is great. This is where a lot of that sound was coming from, I have a feeling. In the previous episode, when there were the sounds of monsters overhead. And it doesn't hurt to just keep a memory. You know, we kind of shoot straight from our little temporary home away from home, straight down this way and back. So as we're coming back, we're actually going a little up, but kind of straight over the top of where we had started. And wink, wink, that can make getting back and forth a lot easier if you stay on top of that. Or at least... hello. Oh, this was the one we just didn't have enough room for. Well, that was handy. Good. Thanks, layout. You helped. Also got this stuff, which we might as well connect to. It may back that way as well, and this way. I love these buttons. when it's not death and peril at every corner, but more how much can we overlook to put ourselves into death and peril because we no longer have to be overly cautious. So again, I kind of think that was a mistake because we may break through like a ceiling or something and be right in the neighborhood. Maybe too far over there, too. Whatever. We are killing it on coal, though. I hear you, Mr. Zombie. There we go. Is this something we know? It is. How did we get here? Oh. Well, we'll turn around. This is the corner we just established. That's where we just went up. Let's get this iron. It's all starting to look so similar. So how far... Oh, we go over quite a ways. I think eventually we're going to be able to kick that back. Oh, some of these we can still try to store away. Start some new patterns. That, I don't think we have bread. My cart. There we go. So yeah, let's have like 5, 10, 15 blocks. Do we go more than that? A long way this way. 5, 10. So we should be in that corner. It is just a little longer haul than I expected or remembered. Getting some good stuff. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Where are you? Keep wondering, is this the stuff that connects to her room? So we left a lot of that. Well, I don't know. Seems like further down. Maybe someday we'll connect back to it. Hey, look at all this. That way just great. Awesome. Totally just took out my staircase. eradication program in full effect. Game torch. Is this the same one or a different one? Either way, we want this coal. Oh, they're so twisty-turny. So good. That was the one I thought I was in. That's what helps get a twisty-turny. Kind of see the pattern there. Lights, then spider webs, then wood, then stone, or overhanging stone, and last but not least, any of the ores that linger in the walls. How I go about it. I don't know if that's just normal or if I can see how it could be frustrating for some folks to do this much clearing in a mine. Like, just go in, get the good stuff, and get out of there. Kind of, but I mean, I look at it as this is a more fun way to get the stone and the ores and all that kind of stuff anyway. And so when you're breaking those various blocks that are hanging overhead, it's either there or just making a quarry somewhere. We may do that anyway, or, you know, just through expanding our basement and all that, but it's a fun way to do it. And like I said, I don't particularly want to get lost, although I don't fear it. And I do think, you know, pretty good chance that on more than one occasion you're going to actually find some caves or some chambers, branches, whatever, however you want to call them, that you wouldn't have otherwise seen. They would otherwise be completely cut off just by, you know, knocking through some walls or some ceilings. So it can certainly expand the footprint of the mine that you actually discover. There's a chest. I don't know why I felt the need to do those two, but I totally did. Skelly somewhere. Think this is the way we came from? Yeah, we'll see. Let's do the chest first this time. We're doing that space. Flame book. I almost was on the brink of saying, ooh, a book. Now, there are so few books that we would care to get. I guess we'll leave that chest. Right here, here. This hasn't connected yet. So I'm going to go all the way around, up. Down, down, down. I mean, maybe we're just still not there yet. Baffling to me, but okay. Try those again. I think both those should be good. Copper? That's done. Copper there. Wood. Anything for here? Red, no. Rail, seed, strings. Can't do the minecart. Power rail, seeds. New cart, and boop, 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 boop. Totally missed this coal. And this book. And what do you say? I know we're not getting max use out of that, but it's okay. We were close. You'll get some iron out of it. And some deep slate lapis. Seems a little claustrophobic to me if we're going to be running through here all the time, or for a while at least. Okay, nice and open, bright, shiny. Good. How do I get back up here? Let's open this up too. Alright. And since we've already done this once, we might as well do it there. There we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And we were here. Here. Pick back up. Pick. Get it? Dun-dun-dun. Hey, buddy. Got some fancy clothes. Baby zombie somewhere. Question is, how many times do you think I miss him before we complete the kill on the baby zombie? Because I think it's just a given I'm going to miss him at least once. And there's the end of that. It's the problem with kind of working through increasing dark. Don't know if there's more to be had. A good corner cleared out here. Get you zombies here in a moment. Don't you worry. Sounds like a good batch of them. Maybe another spawner? Be nice to think so. Keep going around this way and see if we can spiral in. It kind of feels like they're that way from what I'm hearing in my headphones. Yes, speakers may vary. Again, it's left right. I think it does awesome job with. It's really the up down that I struggle to get any good insight from the game audio. Which I'm not totally complaining about. It's nice to be. Oh man, here comes another one of those sneezes. It's quieter here. Was in this other hallway. Well, I need. Oop, oop. You guys to burn. You were keeping it lit in there. Alright. Well, the mystery of where are the zombies coming from is now solved. Where did you come from, little guy? Are you just hiding there against the wall? Well, it definitely sounds like we've got more activity around us. Oh. Definitely come back or try to for all that stuff, but I also prioritize when I get into that situation, right? Like, okay, just trying to position my headset mic a little better there. It's easy enough to lose your way that grab the stuff that you actually care about the most, like name tags, and then just make it a priority to try to go back for the rest of the stuff that you do want as soon as possible so you don't forget about it. These go in there. Some of these will still go in. Armor. Boy, we're already running low. But now I still have more andesite spots. Extra here. Anything. It's weird that it won't try to combine those stacks. Alright, good thing we got some more loose coal because we're almost up on more torches. Alright. How we doing on... Wow, we are at 55 minutes already? Are you kidding me? This one flew by. Let's go back and get all that stuff though before we forget all about it. Hey, witch. Which witch? The Wicked Witch. So, it's a fun topic really, but question for you guys. Scattered around probably the United States. I don't think it ever reached beyond uh, that. But you guys, have you or do you have a kind of like what do they call those? Fast casual or whatever they are restaurant, sandwich shop kind of place called Witch Witch. Um, I was thinking about it the other day, and I would roughly put it on kind of that level of like a Five Guys burgers. The kind of direction that oh man, Qdoba and what's the other one? The burrito place, Chipotle. Um, that I think they were kind of early to that whole party, and it really blew up. People were like, "Oh, I don't want to go get a fast food burger, but I don't want a big fancy meal either." And they were like, "Oh, there's money to be made here. Let's get in on it." Well, one of the things that we had here in Colorado, and I don't know where they were based out of, and they weren't. This wasn't like if you never ate there, you're missing out. Your life will never be fulfilled. But it was a decent enough, like I said, fast casual. I would put it ahead of like a Quiznos sandwich shop. I think those are fairly wide um, distribution. It's. I think it was just a little more. A little less established like franchise sense than like a Jersey Mike's, right? They didn't have that many, at least out here. Um, but it was that kind of deal, still behind a counter. You still walked in. I don't think, as I recall, they ever had like a liquor license or anything like that. And I know I never ate there. I was just, like grabbed something and took it with me. But pretty sure we already had glowberries, right? A few more torches. That's nice. I don't know why it's so quick to break the blocks below the. Oh. I didn't know which way I wanted to go. I was much more worried about the spider web, which he didn't take out. Thanks, creeper. Alright, kind of opened up this way. I was trying to remember which way we. Oh wait, okay. So this way we have not been. That was the way we came from. This is all good to know. Good information. Go down. Alright, before we get too distracted, I'm just going to liberally torch. I think this is the way. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, it's just right here, right? So we're just going here, here. I think this is it. And this. No. If that's where the deal was, we came from here. Okay. Whew. Where is this witch? We don't have time. Deal with him later. I'm sure we've spent close to the 10 minutes we had left, and it was kind of nice having videos that actually wrapped up in the time that they were supposed to. I'm sure you guys appreciated that novel approach to gameplay. Chest, name tag, thing, saddle, string. I think no string. Oh, we had a full stack of string. All right. this. Yep. Track that. That there. All right. Well, we are set. We'll try to follow our torches back. I don't know when the next one's going to be. Same caveat as last time. Um, I've heard a little bit of footsteps and stuff. The folks that were moving in yesterday, I never even got to say hi. Kind of saw who I assume was them or people helping them from a distance a couple times yesterday, but they did not hang out last night. So I think, they may have a truck and big moving stuff going on sometime later this afternoon. And I don't even think I can get another episode in um, right now before I'm going to watch the Denver Broncos play this afternoon. Hopefully, it will be less of a miserable experience than watching the Colorado Buffaloes play last night. Anyway, you guys don't care about that, and who knows? Tonight, maybe I'll get inspired and come back on. Kind of doubt it, but it's always possible. So, very likely, we'll be back here again on Monday to keep plowing through this Mineshaft and see what all we got. So hope you guys are enjoying. Let me know in the comments. Leave feedback, likes, comments. If you want to stay abreast or find out if there is another episode coming out this evening, hit that subscribe button in YouTube. It'll show up right there in your feed. Or you can always check out Twitter. Follow me there if you like. I do try to tweet most of the videos that come out. I don't, especially if I'm doing a bunch in a day, I don't hit all of them. But or if I'm traveling or something like that, don't have any plans to do any of that kind of stuff. So Twitter's a pretty good way, but as always, the subscriptions in YouTube certainly help me feel good, and they keep you guys appraised of what's going on. And your comments are really what make me go, yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this. So keep them coming. We'll see you next time, and take care of yourselves. I should get out of the game here, give you all a little thank you screen and say, take this opportunity. I got the next hour. Get outside, move around a little bit. Take care of yourselves. You guys are awesome. And to stay that way, you can't just sit around and play video games or watching them all the time. You gotta get out there and move around. So at least pick up your phone. You can watch my watch my YouTubes as you walk, or others out there. But be careful if you do. Pay attention. Man, I hate it when people have the earbuds in and they're like face in the phone while they're out walking. You got nature. We'll save that rant for some other time. It's so beautiful out there, though. Look around the world. Watch, see what's changing in your little area as you go for a walk and get your blood pumping. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye now.